Amanda is looking for a new house, but there are many scammers in the real estate business. You can help her not lose her money and nerves if you solve some tricky riddles. Amanda meets two realtors who are showing her houses. One of them is a real professional, and the other is a scammer. Can you help her figure out who's who? Realtor A has a stack of blank papers and keys that clearly fit padlocks. Must be a scammer. He's trying to create the illusion of professionalism. Realtor B works for a real agency and doesn't pressure clients into rushed deals. That's why she doesn't carry unnecessary paperwork or house keys during property viewings. Amanda inspected the house that was offered to her. The only thing that felt off was the windows in the house were covered with blackout curtains. When Amanda asked why, the realtor replied that the owners prefer privacy. It sounded legit enough, but Amanda still decided not to buy the property. Why? When she peeked behind the curtains, she saw that a brick factory and a railway track were right outside, with noise and pollution just under her nose. The curtains were just there to hide it. Amanda is looking at two houses listed by a realtor. They're similar, but one of them seems suspicious. Which one? House B is suspicious. A nest under the roof, mold under the door, and a crack in the door frame are clear signs the house has not been maintained for a long time and needs serious repairs. It's beige now, which could mean it was once white but hasn't been washed or painted in years. Amanda met with a realtor and he gave her an interesting task to figure out the right house number. It's a two-digit number, where the first digit is the number of corners of a typical rectangular house. The second digit is the number of arms an octopus has. What is the house number? A rectangular house has 4 corners. An octopus has 8 arms. The house number is 48. Looks like Amanda doesn't need to buy a house at all. She receives an email that she inherited some property from her uncle. But after looking at it in detail, she realizes it's a scam. What's wrong with the offer? Serious lawyers wouldn't make 3 spelling mistakes in the word lawyers, and they wouldn't ask to transfer them $70 to know more. Amanda arrives at the office of a new real estate agency. After staying there for a while and waiting for her appointment, Amanda decides to leave the agency. She is sure they must be scammers. Do you see why? Look at those photos on the walls. The boss is in London and Rome at the same time. And this guy is ready to snowboard at the beach. If they Photoshop the photos for some reason, they might not be trustworthy. Amanda thinks she can probably do without an agent and finds a great deal on a house listed online. It looks impeccably clean, not a single spot or misplaced object. The only condition is that the seller insists on a deposit before she can see the house in person. Amanda is about to pay it, but something stops her. Can you see what made her change her mind? The photo of the house is not real. It was designed online. See that free 3D design watermark? It's time to visit one more real estate agency, but someone broke into the office. Amanda looked at the crime scene and said, "Whoever did it must be really mad at you, and they aren't an ordinary robber." Why did she make such a conclusion? The safe box was open, but there's still plenty of money inside. The door or window wasn't broken, and there's coffee and crumbled cookies all over the place. So someone must have tried to mess up the office. Amanda wants to help and single out the person who did it. There are 3 suspects: Bill and Jane, who work at the agency, and Rick, a former partner who came to pick up some papers. It must have been Bill. Look at his laptop. It's covered by Post-it notes saying "Revenge." It turns out the boss told him he had 2 weeks to finish all his deals and quit because he wasn't the most efficient employee. Neighbors can make a huge difference, so Amanda needs to choose carefully. There's a friendly old couple living right next to the first house she likes. The second option is a family with 2 teenage kids. Next to the third house of her choice, there's a home of a super secretive painter. Who looks like the best neighbor? The old couple must be hiding someone in the basement. There's loud music coming from the house where teenagers live. Looks like the quiet painter is the best option. It's time to make the final choice. The first house is in a nice location and is way more affordable than the second one. The second house is smaller but more expensive and is a bit further away from the city center. But Amanda still chooses the second house. Can you tell why? You can see in the photo of the first house that it's actually made of wood, and the bricks are just wallpapers on top. Who knows what other secrets this house is hiding? The real estate agency offers a good discount to whoever guesses the name of their founder. The hint says, the 1st of April, the 3rd of February, the last of September, the 4th of July. Can you help Amanda get the discount? The message is a secret code. The 1st of April means the letter A. The 3rd of February means the letter B. The last letter of September is R. And the 4th letter of July is Y. Altogether, it's Abri. Amanda got so busy looking for a house that she didn't have time to see her boyfriend for weeks. He sends her a weird message. I'm ABCDEFGHIJKLMNOP. QRSTVWXYZ. Can you figure out what it means? Aw, it means I'm missing you. The letter U is missing there. Time to move in. Amanda is choosing a driver to transport her belongings. Driver A has a big moving truck and promises a fast trip for reasonable money. Driver B has a smaller truck and says that trip time and cost will depend on the traffic. Whom should Amanda choose? It's definitely driver B. He's honest, and his car is well maintained and has well-inflated tires and secure straps for boxes. Driver A has an oil leak under the truck and a dent on it, and his tires seem worn. Amanda entered her new house and found out that she needed to choose the correct key for several doors. She has 3 keys to choose from. Which key fits the old wooden door that hasn't been opened in years? The third key seems just right for the old wooden door. Larger, newer keys are usually used for doors with stronger locks, especially if the door has been closed for a long time, as in this case. Amanda sees the armchair of her dreams online and asks her boyfriend to pick it up from a garage sale. When she comes back after a couple of hours, he tells her he went there, but someone else had bought the armchair before him. Amanda figures out he's lying and has never even left the house that day. Why? Look at his car. It's covered by tons of snow, so he obviously didn't use it in the last couple of hours. Everyone is invited to Amanda's housewarming party. Well, if they can find where she lives from this little rebus. TH is under storm, so thunderstorm must be the name of the street. The clock shows 9, which gives us the address 9 Thunderstorm Street.
That's it for today. So hey, if you pacified your curiosity, then give the video a like and share it with your friends. Or if you want more, just click on these videos and stay on the bright side.